Outlander. Alright, this is season 3, episode 7 of Outlander, but the title I know I'm going to say wrong, so I'm gonna make my robot say it. It's this.
Creme De Menthe.
That one. Let's do it.
You come any closer? You walk.
Stab you a lot. That was too easy. He knocked himself out. I mean, still good job. I don't want to diminish your accomplishments. Nothing? Whatever.
Found him rummaging through your things.
So I killed him.
What are you thinking? I can't let him suffer. I have to do something.
You should just kill him.
I have to try and save him, Jamie.
Claire,
You understand?
knock it off.
A drill or a hole in his skull.
Yeah, like in the opening credits.
Will you stay with him until I come back, in case he wakes?
And try not to kill him.
But I have a situation that requires immediate attention.
Please wait your turn, madam.
Take a number.
And you'll get 3 casks of the Creme De Menthe as well.
Title of the episode.
She saved many lives. No, there were rumours.
What are the rumors?
What kind of rumours? That the lady took a few lives as well.
Yeah, but who hasn't?
I'm going to have to operate immediately.
Yeah, poke his head. Ew, you gonna go in his head. That's nasty, though. And that would take a long time to drill through a head. Ew, it made a crunch. Is he dead?
Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
So, you've got your wish.
See, and his would have saved a lot of time if you did it his way.
The other chance is to put your knowledge and skills to use.
You'll probably almost kill a lot of other people.
Patient.
You already getting patience? You just got into town.
Can certainly manage to get across town alone.
You couldn't manage to be in the bedroom alone.
What can I fetch you? Nothing.
God, you're the worst kid.
You sure? Your friend just beckoned me over?
You're the bonniest lass that ever set eyes on.
Okay, now you're going in too hard.
Offer you a drink.
She was offering you a drink. Oh, God. Oh, she's crazy.
Do you hear him? Do you hear the tree toad's lullaby?
I like you.
Do you get the meaning of what she said?
She's crazy, honey. She just says stuff. Don't go banging in your uncle's bed. That's not cool.
The lad's hidden in a cask of Creme De Menthe.
Title of the episode again.
And leave the brothel.
Why would we ever want to do that?
It felt good today to have a patient.
Even though she was crazy and I killed the other one. Why you lying to Ian, son?
Cliff must have taken your news well. But I told you yet.
Yeah, what's the news?
There are no casks, as you can see with your own eyes.
I.
Nothing here. Now get out.
You're gonna get hurt, little boy. Stupid kid. Whoa. People be shooting stuff. You starting a fire? That's why there was that bucket brigade thing in the beginning. Ha! Well, you got him in the already bad eye. You should have got his the good eye. Yeah, it's too gone. Quit stomping. Just get out of there. Yeah, just close the door and slowly walk away. No one will know what's up. Kid, did you just go inside a closet?
A white lie to conceal something that Ian can't possibly understand.
I didn't realise lies had shades.
Don't start, Jamie. Don't start. You ain't gonna win this.
Even whores have the decency not to go prating about and the like.
Whoa. Oh, this fight's escalating. He landed like a superhero. He did that pose. Ian, you do know you should have gone outside, right? That print shop was so cool, but it didn't last long.
Lady does not yet know about you are the wife.
I knew it! Got another wife, I knew it. That boy could not stay single for long. I mean, look at the pretty on his face. See, I knew he had another wife. I could just tell. I mean, come on. I mean, that's not really surprising to me. I think they wanted it to be like a, oh, moment, but come on. Anyway, episode picks up right after the last one when Claire's in the room with that dude and he grabs her and throws her down. She fights him a bit, cuts him with a knife, he trips backwards and then just smashes his head on the hearth in front of the fireplace. Jamie comes in and is like, what the heck's going on? And they think that the dude in front of the fireplace is dead, but then he starts breathing a little bit and Claire's doctor mode kicks in and she's like, we gotta help him. Jamie just wants him dead because it might be easier that way. Also, the guy was looking for his ledgers because he's working for that other guy who wants more money from Jamie for selling whiskey where he shouldn't be, I guess. Also, the extra whiskey that they've been selling in different places is underneath the brothel, so they're like, okay, we gotta go clear that out. So Claire goes to get some medicine to operate on the dude, but then there's this other guy there, and he's looking for medication for his sister, and Claire's like, look, let me just cut the line. I'll look over your sister. Meanwhile, young Ian and Fergus are off selling those casks because they just need to move the product. So Claire's back at the brothel, and that Percival dude shows up and he wants to look around the premises for any of them casks. So Claire's like, okay, Jamie, you go deal with that. I'm gonna drill a hole in this guy's head. Jamie takes that Percival dude down to the basement, and of course, they don't find anything. Meanwhile, Claire is upstairs. She drills a hole in the dude's head to relieve the pressure, but the dude still dies. Claire's like, okay, well, that dude's dead. I got another patient to see anyway. God save that other patient. Then Fergus and young Ian are at some tavern. Ian's got some crush on one of the barmaids there, and Fergus is like, I'm gonna be your wingman, watch. He calls the chick over, and then he splits, so Ian's there with the chick, and it's adorable. He's all nervous. Claire goes and checks on her other patient, and it's some crazy chick, but she's kind of just got a mental disorder. She speaks in gibberish, and her brother translates. He's like, yeah, she's a seer, and I make some money by telling people what her nonsense means. He wants to subdue her, though, and just basically pull her out whenever they need money, and she just rattles some crazy stuff off. Because I guess when she's not subdued, she just wanders around town yelling at strangers. Claire's like, stop giving her laudanum, and give her some teas and stuff. The guy don't really want her to be totally normal, because then he won't have any money, but he also don't want her to be, like, aware, because then she sounds crazy. The brother says that they're going to be going to the West Indies, and they need to use her seer ability for someone who's going to pay a lot. He also wants her just subdued because he doesn't want the sailors to throw her overboard. Claire just leaves him and is like, okay, best of luck. And I'm like, how does that make you feel, Claire? You're in crazy times. Then we cut to see that young Ian has taken the little barmaid chick back to the print shop to smoosh with her. Then we cut back to the brothel, and Claire shows up and tells Jamie, like, hey, we should get a house together and have a life, and I should be a doctor. He's like, slow down, girl. You've been here, 2 days. Calm down. But then Ian Murray, senior shows up, and Jamie's like, Claire, just play along. Say we haven't seen the little Ian. Claire goes down, they have a reunion. She explains, oh, we both thought each other was dead thing. Then Ian says that little Ian has been missing for weeks and he keeps running away and just wants to know if Jamie has seen him. And Jamie, full on lies to his face and is like, nope, haven't seen him at all. When Jamie's walking Ian out, Ian briefly mentions, oh, I guess Claire took your news well, which I'm like, yeah, I knew this was about another wife. I knew it. But Jamie's like, nope, haven't told her yet. We'll see how that goes. Then back to the print shop, young Ian is smooshing with that chick and they hear a ruckus in the other room. It's the blind and one-eye henchman of that Percival dude. He's digging around looking for casks, and so young Ian sends out the barmaid, and then he goes in there and he's like, you gotta leave, bro. Get out of here. The dude's like, no, I'm gonna look for casks. They start fighting a little bit, and then he pushes Ian into the wall that, pops open, and inside is all those papers on trees and stuff. So the guy's like, yeah, no, Jamie's in a lot of trouble now. They fight a little bit more. The guy shoots something. It breaks something that falls on the fire, makes a bigger fire. So the dude just leaves, and Ian goes and hides in the other room. It's a fire, son. Go outside. Get help. Lassie knows how to do that. Then we cut back to Claire and Jamie, and Claire's a little upset because Jamie's, apparently just someone who lies now. And she's like, wow, you lie to your family. You've changed. Jamie's like, look, here's the deal. Ian keeps running away to be with me. I keep sending him home. He's going to keep doing it. Might as well put the kid to work. He doesn't seem too concerned that Jenny and Ian are worried about, little Ian. He's just like, I'm teaching that kid about the world. It's cool. He's safe. Claire's still calling him out about lying, and he's like, hey, Claire, all we do together is lie. Claire's all upset. She's like, hey, you ain't his daddy. And he's like, yeah, but I'm Brianna's daddy, and I didn't get to raise her. The fight just shifts really quickly. So they're both, calling out each other's parenting methods, and then he's like, hey, did you love Frank? Way to pivot the topic, sir. Claire tells Jamie that she didn't love Frank when she went back. She only ever loved Frank before she met Jamie. Then the lead whore chick runs in and is like, hey guys, there's a fire, so wanna go deal with that? They run over there, print shop's totally on fire. Jamie's like, holy crap, little Ian sleeps in the back, so he runs in like a superhero to go get him. He does that whole daring rescue thing, pops out with the kid. The kid's like, hey, that one-eyed dude found all your pamphlets, so you're in a lot of trouble now. Jamie's like, great, we gotta skip town. And Claire's like, you really should take the kid back to his parents. Jamie steps off to the side and he gives Willoughby his share of the money and he gives Fergus his share of the money and is like, hey, can you go try and intercept that one-eyed dude? Then he tells Fergus to send word to Lollybrook and to Ned Gowan about that matter he was talking about. And Fergus is like, what? She doesn't know about your other wife? Dun dun dun. Jamie's like, nah, I'll deal with it later. And then he looks at the burning print shop and then credits. Intrigue. Who's this other chick? What's all that about, huh? Anyway, if I forgot anything or left anything out, if you guys want to talk about anything, drop a comment. Don't forget to do the things, rate, comment, subscribe. I will catch you guys later. Until next time.